Our telephone number, if you want to be with us, 800-282-2882. Now, here is the memory. Defending against shooters. I remembered a story we had here, and it was a few years ago, that some school was telling its students, and you remember this when I mentioned this, a school, I think it was in Alabama, was telling students to bring in cans of food that they could throw at a shooter if the shooter got into their classroom. Is this ringing a bell with any of you? The school was in Alabama. The story was reported in the New York Daily News back in January 2015. In fact, it was January 13th. Alabama middle school principal tells kids to bring canned goods to class and throw them at possible gunmen. That was the headline in the New York Daily News. And then from the middle of the article, we went back and researched this, folks. We keep everything. We have the most massive transcript archive of everything I've ever said here. It's incredible. An Alabama middle school asked students to bring canned goods to school so they can throw them at potential gunmen. The principal at W.F. Burns Middle School in Valley, Alabama, Priscilla Holly, sent a note home to parents asking them to send their students back to class with an 8-ounce can of beans, corn, soup, or any other food. And there was more in the story. Priscilla Holly also said the canned food item could stun the intruder or even knock him out until police arrive. The canned good item will give the students a sense of empowerment to protect themselves and will make them feel secure in case an intruder enters the classroom. This really happens. So you see that there have already been innovative ideas suggested here. I knew I remembered this. It was vague. I didn't mention it because I couldn't specifically remember the place or the date, but it's 3 years ago now. Canned goods. Students were asked to bring in by the principal canned goods to throw them at a potential gunman who might get in the classroom. And I don't follow up. I don't know. I don't know if it ever happened. I don't know. I don't remember anything beyond the original story. That's what we had here in our archive.